Okay, so at the moment I'm making decent returns on Matic. So I've got quite a bit of Matic. Spot wallet. I've got $1,000 worth of Matic. Okay, in my spot wallet. So it's 1,759 tokens. Okay, of which 86 are currently in order at the moment. Okay, so I'm like buying and selling. Well, a robot's automatically buying and selling it for me. Okay, so what I'm doing at the moment is shorting it. Okay, so what that means is if we put it on like a 15-minute scale, it's easier to kind of explain what's going on. So what happens, let's say here in this particular period, so I will have bought my Matic back, and when it starts going back up, I sell it in regular amounts, roughly 45, 100. Okay, so the amounts change. Okay, but I sell certain amounts, small amounts of Matic, let's say 5% of my total holding each time over about 20 potential sales. Okay, but it usually doesn't get up there. It usually gets to about 11. Okay, so I sell bits of my Matic. Okay, so like here, etc. Okay. In fact, if I open my spot orders, it's going to be much easier to see. So if I go to my trade history, okay, trade history, it comes in. Okay, so here we go, Matic. So that's pretty much all I'm selling at the moment. So last 4 orders have been sells. Okay, so what happens is you'll sell it and then buy it back. Okay, so what you're effectively doing is you're selling at a higher price, okay, all the way up here. And then at some point when it comes down, you buy it all back. Okay, you buy it all back at a cheaper rate. So you've dollar costed average effectively. Okay, so that's all I'm doing when I'm shorting it, really. I'm just dollar costing averaging down. Okay, but I'm taking the profits in BUSD. Okay, now you can do this on free commas. Okay, so I've got a free commas bot. Okay, and you can see the profit. So this is just over the last 6 days, not mega money. Okay, but I've got 1,000. What did I say? I've got $1,000 of just 1,070 of Matic. Okay, and I made $2 that day, $5 and a bit that day, $11 that day, $6 there, $7 there, $17 here, and the day hasn't finished yet. Okay, but overall I started here 102.53, finished there. Well, I haven't even finished yet, so let's call it $50. So I've made $50 in 6 days on $1,000. I keep getting the wrong thing up. On $1,000 in $1,100 investment. So 50. So what's that? That's 5%, is it? Let's just call it. Let's call it $1,000. Roughly 5%. Okay, slightly less, but I've made 5%. Okay, of my money back in 6 days. Okay, not a year. In 6 days. So that is pretty darn good. Okay, and I've got the same amount of Matic as I started with 6 days ago. Okay, well, pretty much the same because it's bought it all back at a cheaper rate. Okay, so here we got 4 sells, and then maybe I'll do a couple more maybe and buy it back. So here we've had 2 sells. Okay, so this is in order. These are last orders. So here we've had 2 sells, and then it buys it back. Okay, it's better for me actually if it sells quite a few and then buys a big chunk of it back. Okay, so here for instance was a decent one. It's bought back $700 of my Matic back. So I had quite a lot of sales, and then it's bought $700 worth of it back. So I'll have gained a decent profit on that order, and that's probably why I've had a decent day today, a better day. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. I'm just busy at the moment. So if I edit that bot, you know, you can change the bot details around, but I've shown how to set up a short bot in the past. Okay, but this is a Matic short bot. And one thing that I have started doing, actually, I've just started the very base order at 10 BUSD, because the first order, when you short, charges you a fee. Okay, so the first order charges you a fee. So what I've done is made it the smallest amount. Okay, and then I've stepped up the amount I'm selling on the second order. Okay, so because the second order, it places where the order is, so it makes it a limit order, a limit sell, or a limit buy. Okay. And all I'm targeting is 0.7%. So that's what I've been doing basically with, and the thing is with this, it doesn't cost anything. I'm on a free plan. So you can go to Free Commerce, check the link below. You can set up a free commerce account, and you can set up one bot. Okay. If you want to set up several bots, then you're gonna have to pay for an account, and it is possibly worth it. You know, I've made $50 this week just doing that, letting the bots just do it. So it's up to you. Okay, but that's what I've been doing with my Matic holding. Okay, well, we've been in this bear market. Okay, but if I'd done it on several coins, I would have obviously made more money. Okay.